Okay, so we're going to go to the Create tab, and that's that little flower that's down there in the bottom. And you're going to get a pop-up window, and that pop-up window is going to give you options to do all kinds of different things. So we're just going to start a new design with no picture. We're going to do next, draw a window. We're going to do next, leave the hoop just like it is. You could come in here and change the hoop size. We're just going to leave it like it is. We're going to hit finish. Now there's a couple of different things you can do over here. Now right now all it's going to do is an outside edge in my drawing, and this is only a drawing. This is not stitches, so we have to pay attention to that. I could change the colors and pick on all kinds of different things. I could change how wide. So if I go to draw something, I could say how wide do I want my line. This allows me to just do the outside edge and no fill, or if I want to do fill. For this particular instance, we're going to do a fill. Now, the other thing I can do is I can actually come with, there's a couple of options here. This is if I want to do my own drawing, so I could actually come in here and say, I want a drawing like this, and that's what it's going to look like. Or I can pick on this one and say I want a drawing and it wants to look kind of like this, and I need to be careful when I get back here. It isn't attached, so I can edit my nodes, click on here, so I can actually move that in here. Now, if I had chosen this one, it would have automatically attached. And I get back here and I can actually attach it, and oh, let's undo that. It didn't quite work, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to come right back, and I got to get really close. Right mouse, and there it's attached. So you have options here. Now, the other thing you can do is you can actually pick on a specific shape. So let's pick on a shape, and you have all kinds of shapes in here. So we're just going to pick on one here. This one is actually, you see there's two options. This option lets me start in the center and draw out. This one lets me start in the upper left-hand corner and draw down. But by holding my control key, I can actually get that to be perfect the way it should be. Now this one is mini picks. Mini picks actually lets me go in, and there's all kinds of pictures, and I'm just going to pick on a flower. Let's pick on a simple flower right there. And we're going to click on open, and then I want to close this. And now I have this picture. Now I want to go and box select that. I need to get this guy moved. Let's move him over there. So we have that one. Now, I could actually go in here and actually change some things about that. Now I can do letters and everything else from here, but we're just going to deal with this. So let's say I want to change something about the nodes on the flower. So let's click on here. I can take this guy and I can move these in, and I can do a couple of different things. Now, if I want a point, let's say I want this one to come out to a point. I can hold my control key, and I'm going to make that a square, but I need to get rid of some of these other points so you can see what that means. So see the little X there? I'm going to delete some nodes. Now I have a straighter line going there. And it takes a little while to just click and do that. But see how that's nice and... All right, so now what we can do is we can actually create a design with any of these elements, or we can move them together. But I could have changed colors and done that same thing. But I'm just going to go to Quick Create, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, I want to fill it in with something. I'm going to do a pattern fill, and I'm going to not do anything on the outside edge, but I'm just going to pick on this one. Quick Stitch. That one. Click. Now, because our drawing is blue, it's kind of hard to tell that there's something here. I can do a couple of different things. I can change my color, but I could also go in here and go to View, and I'm going to hide my drawing. But you notice all I have now is this one, and I don't want to do that because I need to have some other work to do. So I'm going to change this so I have another color. So I'm going to right mouse click, and I'm going to pick on Insert Color. And I'm going to pick on an orange, which is fine. Even though that's not orange, it doesn't really matter. I can do make it what I want. Again, but this time I want just a satin line. I don't want a pattern fill, so I can click up there at the top. It automatically comes to satin line. And so now I'm going to Quick Stitch is still selected. I can come here, do this, and I now have a satin line. Again, that blue in there is not stitches. Again, we can come over to View and kind of fade that out. Those are just... All that is a drawing. That's not actual stitches. So let's pick on another one. So I can do Quick Create, and this time I want to do, instead of, let's do a radial fill, and let's do that on this one. So this one's with a satin line. So I got satin line chosen, radial fill, quick stitch. I'm going to pick on this one, and it's going to do just that. Now, the thing is you're seeing that blue again. I don't want that blue in there, so let's go back, and we're going to again hide that. But because I did this as a one step, when I did this quick create, I did both of those at the same time. What happens is this created all one color, and I really didn't want that to happen. I want that to be a different color. So there's all kinds of steps you can do. But as far as the draw tab goes, here's your drawing. You can actually save your drawing for a later time. You can open a background picture. You can send it to the wizard and let the wizard do the work. You can save your drawing, export as a clip art so you can pull it up at a later time again. But that's basically all there is to that particular part of the draw window. It's pretty simple. It's pretty quick. Hope that helps.